What's going on, everyone? How are we doing? Let me jump over here real quick. You definitely didn't hear the game in the background. Please, that's, Daniel, that's you, isn't it? How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, I'm live earlier in the day for once. This is not at all to make up for the fact that I went live last night at 2:30 in the morning and only streamed for an hour and hoping it's not internet issues going to strike me this week again. But yeah, I've been having internet issues streaming it in the evening, so I wanted to try streaming earlier in the day and see if that doesn't happen again. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Please, internet, work with me today. That being said, gonna be hanging out today, playing some games. Gotta do some stuff in Genshin, Lantern Right. You doll it, I will smack you. I will smack you. But yeah, gonna be hanging out, playing some games. Playing Genshin, Lantern Right's begun, so gonna dive into that a little bit, see how that starts off, what's going on there. And then later we'll probably be jumping into Star Rail, because I was going to do that last night, but again, it was 3 in the morning, my internet was being funky, I was tired. Not that me being tired really mattered, because I still didn't fall asleep until like 7:30 this morning. I gotta go to a doctor about that. But yeah, so we'll probably be jumping in Star Rail later. And then, of course, the state of play for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is in just a little under 2.5 hours. So we will be jumping over to watch along that and check it out. Yeah, it'll be... I'm planning for a good time today. Internet willing and such, it'd be a good time today. So, fingers crossed. Just curious, my butt. You just wanted to be... You know what? No. I'm not going to entertain that, dollet. I'm gonna let that one go. Just gonna let it go. Anyways, yeah, so, you can obviously hear Genshin in the background, I'm sure. So we're gonna hop into Genshin. I say that, but everybody knows Genshin takes like 20 minutes to actually load in for me on my PC for some reason. So we might just be here chatting for a bit. See, there it is. Oh, hold on. Genshin may or may not have just crashed for me. Flashbang out. Yep. Good old Genshin. They went with the the light mode color scheme for it for some reason. We'll be here for a second. We'll be here for a second. I will say it's again, this is slightly making up for the fact that my Monday stream was really late and really short. So starting earlier, having a longer stream today is kind of the intent. And then also, this will hopefully prevent me from being up super late, because tomorrow's Wednesday. As regulars may know, I don't stream on Wednesdays. And I'm going to be loaded down with video work, so I would like to wake up at a decent hour tomorrow and hopefully knock it all out earlier in the day, so I don't have to stay up super late working into Wednesday night and Thursday. That would be spectacular. That would be awesome. All right. Oh god. Game? We good? Alright, looks like we're good. What's going on in the shop? Why am I getting the shop notification? Weird. And of course, may fortune find you. So, obviously, Star Rail gets a tin pull every, patch, right? But I will say this, when Genshin does do this free tin pull at Lantern Rite every year, I like it a little more because you get the tin pull and you get just a little bit of extra stuff, which is, it's not a lot, but it is kind of nice. But I would greatly prefer the tin pull every patch than this, but just the extra stuff is nice. Wait. Yeah, I unlocked that already. Right? I did unlock that already, right? Yes, okay. Cool. Okay. Alright, let's knock out those commissions and then we'll jump into Lantern Rite. Okay, so first things first, we'll just hop down right over here. Yep, I teleported because I was too lazy to literally just jump down. What does that say about me? I don't know. And we're gonna cook those. Cool. Alright. Where are my commissions at? Oh no. Oh no, they're in Inazuma. I have the worst luck with Inazuma commissions. They usually end up being painfully difficult. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm not well suited to dealing with things that are infused with Electro. That's probably the real reason.
This realm is truly
Yeah. It's remarkable. Thanks. Appreciates it. Alright. You might ask, Matt, you have 4 characters that are maxed. Why don't you swap them out for something else? Well, that's because they're not going anywhere. Like, of these characters from A back, I'm probably not taking out of the Serenity. I might take Venti out, in all honesty, but we'll see. Yep, I've already bought and looked at all that. I should probably buy that, but oh well, I'll come back for it.
If you ever
No, dude, stop trying to climb. What are you doing? So this is all grown over here, right? I can get this? Yes, okay. And let's plant more radishes. Even more radishes. Shinshin. One wheel asters. One wheel asters. Seagrass, seaweed, and snapdragon? Question mark. Sure. Alright, that's all of this. Now to Inazuma for those commissions. I feel like actually I wouldn't have to do the commissions now that I think about it. If I just play through Lantern Rite, that should be counted as doing quests and stuff, and I can ignore them. Why don't I do that? Yeah, why don't I do that? That makes more sense now that I think about it. To Inazuma. Not to Inazuma. I'm in Inazuma. To Liyue. Fantastic. Flashbang out. I want it noted that if I could change this, I would. Alright. Away!
Kuching and Charlotte. I never thought she'd see you two together.
Why is Charlotte here?
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And...
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
I know play Persona 3 Reload because I don't have it, Kurenai. I would be playing that this week if I had it.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn.
Stop that.
The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
Wait, are you saying kites are made in Fontaine?
So, Ningguang organized a private meeting with Miss Charlotte to ask for her help in fostering cooperation with the right people. In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
I don't have a way to stop you other than just telling you to stop. So stop. Okay, so no, kites are made in Liyue. I was about to say, that doesn't make sense. Shouldn't that be made in Liyue?
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive.
Propulsion device. Does Fontaine have planes and I don't know about it?
But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Yeah, also wouldn't that weigh it down so it couldn't fly, technically speaking?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
Yeah, I'll definitely remind you. 100%.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now
Also, I
a
wouldn't get
nation
it on
like
PlayStation to
humans
begin with.
after
I would
all.
get it on Steam.
It's about time we had the power
I don't-
to make a kite fly.
I don't touch my
don't you
PlayStation
think?
enough.
Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
I prefer Steam. I mean, yeah, I guess that's not a bad idea.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble keeping up with demand.
No, you won't. You won't. You will do no such thing. Dang it, Kurenai. I'm trying to trying to see what's going on in the story. Okay,
We
yeah.
also gave quite a bit of thought to the price. We didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite.
How are you gonna manage making something not not much more expensive than a traditional kite, and then you're adding mechanical stuff? How does the economy work in Tavad? Explain this to me.
You two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon.
That's probably true. I probably won't disagree to that.
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
Sure they are.
You see, Miss Kuching, that does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now. But to me, there's so much more than that. Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found."
If you want all trophies in one run, yeah, guides are usually a good idea, right?
In the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery.
Man, I flew a kite when I was a kid once.
If the people
It
of Tibet can
was
derive enjoyment from this activity,
so
they will not
so
only
long
be more
ago.
likely to better appreciate the tradition,
It's like we never really
but
had
also to
the
pass
like
it down to the people of tomorrow.
the wind would like never really blow for us, so we could never get it to like, float. I never really played with a kite growing up. But I mean, I did the one time, which was, it was cool. That's pretty impressive if you did it with a royal, because there's a lot to do in that, and a lot going on.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to
Dude.
listen, I'm happy to share.
No, that's a dumb question. Like, kids don't actually still play with kites, right? Like, it's not a thing they do.
I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites.
Like, nowadays, kids have friggin' tablets and stuff. They don't actually play with kites, right? Does he? Good on you for that.
For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that
I'm
summoned
glad
them
he
to
plays
take
with a
it away
kite.
as an
That's
offering.
good.
That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
Kites are cool. I mean, it's such a simple thing, but kites are cool. Why am I focusing so much on the kite thing?
More fun. Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship.
Oh, yo, is this
Our
going back
grandfather
to,
told me that back when he was a boy,
the very
children
first
learned the art of
lantern
kite
rite, and we had to
making
make the
step by
actual
step
lanterns, or
from
we're
their
making
elders.
kites now?
First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds.
That encourages me greatly to hear. That there are still kids out
Some
there who
people
aren't
write down
obsessed with
certain
the
names or
tablets and
desires
stuff.
on their kites. Cut the string.
Good on
and
you
let
for
them
that.
Fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design
Good on him
itself.
for that.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, For example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
You're not supposed to say fascinating after the first one. Wait until she at least says two
The
things.
scissor-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some
And Moon Shaper, or is it Mountain Shaper and Moon Carver? Mountain Shaper and Moon Carver. Rip Stream? Nani? Why? 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 Why rip stream? It's the middle of the day. There should be nobody on the internet. There should be nothing going on, like, working on the internet. What is going on? This is... Bro, this is 2 weeks in a row and 2 streams in a row. Or, no, I guess it's 4 streams in a row, technically. No, it's not in a row, because Sunday I had no issues. I don't get it. Are we back? Is it live? I mean, that's what I thought at first last week, is that it was Twitch, but it didn't seem like any other streamers I was watching were having issues. Though, to be fair, I think I just saw Zen have issues before going live, where hers crashed and came back up. But dang it, man. Are we... I love that the NPC is just walking back and forth, by the way. That is kind of amusing. Are we back live? Is it working? Hold on. Like, I don't even have a lot open right now. That's the, like, funny thing. Or, funny thing. That's... Now I'm getting dropped frames. I don't get it. Ah! You know what? Screw you, Twitch. Screw you. I'm gonna stream anyways. I don't care if the stream does go up and down. I'm just gonna stream through it anyways because screw you. I want to do this stream today, and I'm gonna freaking do this stream today. And you disconnecting me isn't going to stop me. Though it does raise the question, should I try streaming on YouTube? Seeing if I have the same issues like later this week. Curious. Anyways, it's Mountain Shaper and Moon Carver. In their default NPC things. This has been persisting for... This has been like a week for me.
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Wait, I thought you weren't writing an article.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. Ah, I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate.
Oh yeah, boys, we're making a kite.
The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
Oh, Paimon was on board the moment you said secret prize.
Shut up, Paimon.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet! See you then! Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people lurking over there? Is
I'm
it
surprised you...
Paimon, or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now? They seem fishy.
I'm surprised you noticed it, Paimon. Bravo! Your observational skills have actually improved.
Huh. Well, yes, but
Have a good rest, Karenai.
something's up. Paimon just has a bad feeling. Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin.
Paimon, did you just teleport?
You go right, Paimon will go left.
Paimon, you can't fight. Why are you... Alright, this should be interesting.
Oh,
It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your intentions.
Wait. Is this the first time we've heard Mountain Carver... or Mountain Shaper and Moon Carver voiced? I don't... Dolly, you played the original 1.0 story in Leeway. Were they voiced in that? Do you remember?
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence
Oh,
of
it is
the
Moon
mighty
Carver.
and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver.
Wait, no, that's what I said. Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper. I'm not dumb. I'm a little dumb.
For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
Hojong.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
you may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess. You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jehu.
Jehu. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, when they do eventually become characters, they're gonna get their actual character models, right? But maybe they should also get new names. Those aren't the most exciting names for Mountain Shaper and Moon Carver. They're I don't know. They seem a little normal.
Huh. Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands. We'll go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating a
Why are we playing along with this? We know that she's...
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
Like... We know Paimon's wrong.
Right. Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
You may recall that in order to preserve the tranquility of one's mountain, one planted karst crawlers around Mount Hulao. In fact, the seeds are one of Streetward Rambler's cultivars. Among all the Adepti, her horticultural skill is preeminent. The plant neither wilts nor withers, and its practical use is undeniable. Yet it does require quite the upkeep. After a while, one tires of the effort. Thus, one had no choice but to foray into town to inquire from Streetward Rambler a gentler and more easily managed variety.
On your way, you were accosted by a group of youths, and without revealing your true form, were unable to extricate yourself of their presence. If one's memory serves, Streetward Rambler had to personally come to your rescue.
How did you come into possession of such knowledge?
The young lass, Yao Yao, keeps no secrets from Cloud Retainer.
Alas, one can only let bygones be bygones.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon's sorry for suspecting you.
Also, fun fact, when I was watching Nat play through the beginning of Genshin, I realized Paimon's voice actress, like, as the game goes on, she literally... Anyways. Yeah. Wow, it took... Did it really take that long to reconnect? I'm so frustrated. Nope. No. We're gonna power through. We're gonna push on. We're gonna play video games. We're gonna stream.
But, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
Why? Why am I being subjected to this? Why is my stream constantly cutting out for now 2 weeks in a row? I don't get it.
You indeed have an agile mind.
Festivities in advance. Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
Are we live again? Maybe? Like, I don't actually know. I don't actually know. I have no way of knowing if I'm actually live anymore at this point. It's just disconnecting. It's not the time of day. It's not... I don't get it. Yeah, I know, I'm dipping in and out. No, I'm not on Wi-Fi. This is a wired connection. This is a hard-wired connection. In an online game, I don't cut out. When I'm talking in Discord, I don't disconnect from call. When I'm watching a video, the video doesn't stop. And I'm gone. Yay! Yay! Am I back yet? Frames are dropping. I'm sure. I'm coming in and out. It's just like. But no, it's the same internet, hardline wired connection. It's what I've been using for the last few years. That I have no issues with the internet, with anything else. Watching videos, playing games, nothing. But for when I stream, it's cutting in and out. It doesn't make sense. I'm rambling and ranting. I don't even know if I'm live for it to be heard. Because screw me, I guess. I don't know. But and it's like I've had no problems through the entire month of January, right? 0 issues. And it's literally these last 2 weeks. Why? Like I can't even play my game because I'm having to stop to figure out if I'm even live. Constantly.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
So, Cloud Retainer's already in Liyue? How long has she been in Liyue? Why?
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances...
Chell, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it.
Here in human form to avail
I do. I really do.
Cloud Retainers in this case.
I'm just kind of salty right now, but thank you. I really appreciate the sub.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
Huh. So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Wait, Paimon, why are you acting like it's not... Why aren't you surprised Cloud Retainer is in Liyue?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon.
Offline again, huh? So, coming back up anytime soon? Think it's finally back up? Cool. Oh, we're back? Cool. That's cool. Okay.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke.
So if it didn't come through, I'll try saying it again just to make sure. Shell, thank you for the sub. I do greatly appreciate it, my friend. Truly, I do. It means a lot.
However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Sure, leave it to us.
Why are we not perplexed about the whole Cloud Retainer in Liyue thing?
Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy lantern ride!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh?
You got all worked up, you little flying twerp. No, not twerp, twit. That's the word I wanted.
Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
Why is the kite stall... Offline again, huh? So that's how it's gonna be. Cool.
Wonderful. I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Whatever. Just pressing on.
Yilong Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Oh, we get to meet Gaming. Cool.
Yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Cool. Discounts. Like those.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. A loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way.
Wow, Caleb did a really good job with that voice.
Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation and I'll pay.
I can hear the similarity in the voice to Caleb. So like I can tell it's the same voice actor. Yeah.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Hey, are we actually live long enough for people to meet Gaming?
Perfect, Gaming is here.
Wait, why do we just know who Gaming is? I don't get it.
Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs.
Oh, well, I guess we just overheard them, right? Maybe that's... Okay, maybe that makes a little sense. I'm not thinking clearly because I'm frustrated.
Oh, it must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite-making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one.
Wait, did Paimon say her name? Because I know Paimon always says her name, right? Did she actually say her name this time? I don't... I can't even keep up anymore. I'm, like, so distracted and frustrated. Does...
And you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, okay.
Huh? You know us?
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts. Oh, and please excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place.
Lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Yilong Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect! We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time. The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
Order anything? Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
100% had to call you out. You're being greedy again.
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends, too. It just shows how close you are.
Sure.
You need to pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard, after all.
Nani? Oh, okay. Ooh, boy. These seem like side quests. Huh? Right, that's what I'm doing right now. These are like side quests. I'm assuming those unlock like the mini games or whatever. Oh, okay. So canonically, the Cloud Retainer character quest takes place before this lantern, right? So yes, we would already know that Cloud Retainer is in Liyue. So you would want to have cleared the world quest for Chinyu Vale and done Hurt. Well, if I'd known that, I would have done her freaking quest. Oh well, it's whatever. I should have known that. That's dumb of me. Why didn't I think about that? I can get the cool costume. When I get 600 and 800, I can invite one character. And by one character, I'll probably just grab Gaming. And some other things. Cool. What's that? Oh, that's cool. It's the, like the float. Dope, dope. Hey, Allie. Welcome to my, thank you. Thank you, Allie. Welcome to my stream, my disconnect and reconnect party, where I've been dropping and upping stream for the last 30, 45 minutes and haven't been actually, you know, able to do anything because the internet and why did you start walking? And world hate me. Wait, what? Oh, it's the, like, little side quests that unlock the mini games. Right. Makes sense, makes sense. Curious about something. How much do I have? Okay, I don't really have enough to do a pull still. I need a pull for the weapons. But I really want Xianwan. Or Xianyun. Why did I add an A in there? Okay. I don't know why my game refuses to load fast. It's part of why I've been playing this game mostly on my PlayStation.
Ooh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there. Wait, get behind me. I'll handle this.
Another test subject. Try. Suffocate. Try. Suffocate. I wasn't done.
Still bring.
Suffocate.
You.
Mighty mythical beast.
Replace my hammer.
Gumming is very fun.
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
Oh, that's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby. Have you ever heard of wushu dancing? Really? Wushu dancing is famous in Chunyu Vale. Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue Opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So, it's not something I do full-time.
Huh? You have 2 jobs? How do you have the energy to do all that?
Bro's got a lot of energy, that's for sure.
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
Dang it, coming.
Oh.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
What is that digging sound?
Right.
Oh, no, I'm curious. Okay, well, hey. That's true. There are people that have to juggle 5 jobs to make ends meet. 90% of your freelance workers have to do that.
Finally, we can rest.
His nap, he was sitting there
Shoulders
digging.
are so stiff.
That's why I found him. I could hear him digging. I'm like, what is that noise?
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Liu is just too hilly. Floating up and down so much. Where's Paimon out?
How does floating take energy? I don't believe that.
Now her poor stomach's empty again.
Your stomach's always empty.
Aw. Would you like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from a store.
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
Paimon, whatever.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
No, she won't.
Paimon never gets too full.
Paimon never gets full, period.
Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy. And
Slime's
here's
in the
some
background.
for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side here for you.
One day we'll eat Paimon. No, maybe.
That hit the spot.
Hold on. Pause.
Thought she was going to
Why was
stab to
that?
death for a minute there.
Why was that thought there? What was the point?
That close of a call, huh? I've been eating wintermelon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places.
I can't pause.
Whether
This
it's
is a
small
scene
vendor
that's
on
going to
the side
move
of the
forward
road,
anyways.
Or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back. oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter-chatter.
Why? Why?
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
Hey, Paimon can be in a good mood anytime she wants.
But, like, why was that thought there? You're not going to let Zach voice it. Why put it there?
Need some fresh bamboo for this.
If the player couldn't make that observation, then that's just on the player.
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim.
I do like Gumming. He is very, very nice. I like Gumming.
Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time. Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency.
Oh god, no, no, make it. Okay.
Hey! Slow down. I'm begging ya.
What is it? No one's gonna try any funny business when the street is this packed, right?
Continue? Why do I need to slow down? I want it...
Oh, well... how should I put it?
Come on, spit it out!
Do you see that group of people over there?
Which group?
Those are my relatives.
Wow, you sure have a big family.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
They're your family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of? Unless... Oh, did you do something horrible to them?
No, it's not that. I'm just not that good at dealing with my family. It would be best if we could steer clear of them.
Why does it sound like all of my Chinese friends? I'm sure I feel like I've heard Ali and Coded both make this complaint before.
I'll explain more when we have the chance, but right now, we've got a job to do.
The left side looks pretty packed. Let's go straight. Slow and steady wins the race.
Coming, Granny, coming, Grimps.
Let's wait here for a second.
Does not understand the struggle of growing up, Leeway.
She's gone. Let's go.
It's a pretty wall. I like this wall. Also, why did the music get so loud in this part?
Turn left. Run. To the right and... Wow, you guys are good.
Yeah, we got real up and close and personal with that wall.
That was nothing. It was a piece of cake. Oh, winter melon cake to be exact.
You really liked it, huh? Ooh, you know what? I'll buy you a whole bunch and pile them so high you can swim in them.
As long as you don't wind up drowning, Paimon.
Hey, Uncle Jirgwe. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me. So, I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yes. Thanks for your hard work. I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some tea.
No need. We'll be off soon anyway.
Whoever's voicing this guy sounds familiar.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songhua tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked. Anyway, you just sit down and relax, Uncle Jirgwe. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me.
Zhogwei. Whoever's voicing him sounds very familiar.
I have to be up and about to drop these goods off anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet? Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long. And I'll add some dim sum pastries on the side.
Allie. Why? Also, is it technically even possible to Kabadon a wall? Because don't you have to put the hand on the wall to do the Kabadon? And there's no wall behind the wall to do the Kabadon with? Unless you have a really weird shaped house. Or building.
Aw, you noticed what Paimon likes?
How long have you two known Gaming?
Can have multiple layers of wall.
Oh, not long at all. We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Yulong Wharf. He's just a super welcoming guy. We became friends. You know, just like that.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain.
Wait, how did you get to if you Kabadon a wall, you're stripping it? How? Nani? I need you to elaborate on that one, Allie.
Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back to him. That young man has such a good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not love him?
Honestly, yeah, the character, like, writing and design for Gaming is really endearing.
I mean, there is his dad, but, well, ask anyone else.
Yeah, that's why I asked the question. How did you get there?
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Jirgwe? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
Feels like we've troubled you enough already.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender wants it delivered before Lantern Rite.
True.
Oh, by the way, here, have some tea.
All right, then. Deliver it if you want to.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days? How about we grab some dim sum from Shinya Kiosk? My treat, and don't even think about trying to pay.
If you Kabadon a wall, is it assault or literally hitting on the wall? I'm gonna go with literally hitting on the wall.
Whoa, that's way too generous of you.
Maybe cabadoning a wall isn't as aggressive as it is in actual flirtation, if that's what you want to call it in actuality. I don't know.
Don't mention it. Just think of this as a thank you for all your help. Besides, the thing between me and my family, it's a long story. It might take some time to tell.
Sounds good. Paimon never says no to free food.
Alright, then I'm off. See you in 2 days. Oh, and Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is he underestimating Paimon? She's just gonna have to show him how much she can really eat.
It's true. She's a black hole of a stomach, that's for sure. You know what? Yeah, I've chosen to flirt with the wall. Look, there are no females in this world that would actually like me. Maybe there's a wall in this world that would like me.
Anyway, is Gaming's family situation really that complicated?
Which is also doubtful.
He has such a happy-go-lucky personality. Plus, he's an enthusiastic...
It is unlikely the two of you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain. One is better off saving one's breath.
Yep, that's fair. Also, that was almost the longest disconnect yet, I think.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
So, will you be attending the workshop or not?
Huh? Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. One has it all sorted. Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days. I shall be expecting you around midday.
Already.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
She can fly.
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
I do greatly appreciate it, my friend. I really do. And thank you everybody who stopped in to say hey and chatted. You're all awesome. I do appreciate you all, each and every one. And yeah, I'll be back when I'm back, I guess. Maybe when Twitch decides I'm actually allowed to stream, I'll come back. Yeah, keep an eye on the podcast, because I guess that's the only way you'll hear my voice for a little bit. If you actually care to hear my voice. Not that I'm sure many people do. But, yeah. Thank you, everybody. Love you all. You're awesome. You're amazing. We'll see everyone next time. Peace.